Article 5 into the Constitution to give states, not Washington insiders, the authority to amend the Constitution. And today, states are using that authority, and the movement is growing. Since I called for a convention of states, states like Indiana, Tennessee, and Oklahoma have joined with other states across the country, ranging from Florida all the way up to Alaska, to call for a convention of states. We are going to do what insiders would never do. The convention of states can and must be very limited. It should focus only on a few specific amendments. It will propose things like term limits, a balanced budget amendment, and restoring the 10th Amendment the way that it was intended by the founders. Now, I've heard concerns about a convention of states rewriting the Constitution. But remember this: the convention will preserve our Constitution from the federal government's attempt to rewrite the Constitution. And I've heard concerns that a convention of states could threaten the Bill of Rights like your Second Amendment rights. But remember this: it's the convention that will protect those rights as they were written by our founders, as opposed to letting Washington politicians rewrite those rights. And I've heard concerns about a runaway convention. But remember this: it takes just 13 states to block any radical idea. So now is the time to restore our Constitution. Now is the time to protect our freedom. Now is the time to have a convention of states without fear of a runaway convention. Believe me, I worry far less about a runaway convention of states than I fear a runaway federal government that is destroying this nation. Now, some people say that allowing states to lead the amendment process is a radical departure from the Constitution. To the contrary, it is in the Constitution. What's radical is states not using the power that the Constitution gives them. Radical is doing nothing to protect our liberties from the federal government itself. And the bottom line is this: we all know that America needs mending. The question: who do you trust to do that? Do you trust leaders in Washington, D.C.? Or do you trust you, the people? I agree with the founders. The people know best. This may be our last chance to get this right. There is no other America. There is no other Texas.